I watch a lot of home gym review content, hence why I got all those popular items like the Titan collars, the dualies, as well as the track handle sports. Here's the dually. Even got the Angles 90s. They're in the back. You can see them hanging on the wall, the orange ones. The Mag Grip knockoffs. Pretty much all those have been inspired by a lot of home gym influencers. I really enjoy the space. I watch a lot of it. And I just recently actually picked up this shirt from one of my favorite channels, Key Lime Strength and Reviews. Sorry if I'm saying that right. It is not key lime, it is iron lime, but he knows where my heart's at, right? Anyways, I thought that was cool. That came with the shirt. He sent some stickers. He also sent like a handwritten card, which was pretty cool. So Drew, thanks for sending that. Thanks for your service. Also, on top of that, I like to watch bar and gym reviews. I think I just found out he's a teacher for Massonomics podcast or a home gym tour while they're out there for the Arnold. Anyways, I think a really cool way that we can get connected as a community is just supporting one another. And one of the easy ways to do that is buying some merch, watching the videos, and just learning from each other, because honestly, that's how I built my gym. I didn't want to buy all this meaningless stuff, and maybe some of the things I use less than others, but as a whole, after listening to 10 or so reviewers, I'm able to make an informed decision about what I want. And I'm just another one of those guys who I'm sure they just started because they either wanted to just start talking to somebody who wanted to listen to them talk about it, because my wife gets tired of probably hearing me talk about it, doesn't really know what I'm saying. Actually, with Massonomics, with Gym Radar, it's made it a lot easier with talking about different pieces, because I can just pull it up on the screen and say, hey, this is the piece I'm talking about, this is my wish list, these are the things I want. Easy Christmas list for whenever she wants to look at it. Obviously, in addition to some of those smaller reviewers, you also got Garage Gym Reviews, Glugs, Basement Brandon, Massonomics is gaining a lot of attention, and even Hybrid Resistance. I'm sure he would maybe throw himself a little bit on the smaller side, but in my mind, he's got 50,000 plus subscribers, whereas the rest of us are sub 10,000, I think, and including myself, I'm nowhere even close to even the smaller creators. I only got like 50 some subscribers. I just talk about this stuff because I enjoy it, and if I get subscribers, cool. I think over the long term, it's just something I enjoy doing. And for work, I have a busier time during January to April timeframe doing accounting type stuff, so my videos come out a little bit slower during that time, but I just finished that time up, and now I'm getting back into it and sharing my thoughts on different things. All right, here's the gym again. I know it's been on some other videos, but here are all the different attachments I got. I got some man-made build stuff, DIY, like a couple wedges, got some rings, and step up, another set of wedges that are 2 pieces on there, Angles 90, some short booty bands, lifting belt from Pioneer, which I love, and these kettlebells, the rep pep ins. That's how my journey started. There's my camera stand, and just started a new block, so starting to fill out my workouts again, along with, of course, the wheelbarrow, a classic, and my cornhole set for when I want to get out and play in the backyard. I grew up in California, born in the United States, obviously, and lived in Mexico for a couple years, and we'll be moving to Spain this fall for work for a couple years, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to transition to a smaller gym. So there you go. I'm probably just gonna be reviewing home gym equipment. I'm gonna be talking about other home gym reviewers. I am not threatened by the space. I enjoy collaborating and connecting with others. I have even gotten into just meeting up with people in my local area, checking out their gyms, and it's cool as I've gone on and been in this space for a couple years now that I recognize equipment. I'm able to call it out by name and suggest different ideas or learn from them about things I haven't seen before. And I'm just a normal guy with a family. Don't have great editing skills, don't have great YouTube presentation skills as I'm new to the space, but I find a lot of enjoyment in figuring some of that stuff out, and yeah, just take it day by day. I don't have a merch store. I also don't have a website. Any of that stuff, probably could use ChatGPT to set one up, but reality is I just don't have enough movement going through the channel to command any of that stuff. But I think it's cool just to call out other creators like Massonomics. There's this home gym nerd t-shirt that I've been eyeing. I've also wanted to get gym certified that they have over there. I have looked at bar gym reviews. My wife wants one of them nice flooring t-shirts where it's just a horse, talking about the horse stall mats, and there's just some things where it's fun to get into the community. I was hoping to go to Home Gym Con, but I have a family reunion that same weekend, and gotta put family first, especially with us heading out. But yeah, I enjoy the space.